Well, when my father started farming back in the 20s, all farmers were basically organic. And I think you would have considered him probably a progressive farmer at the time because he had the farm magazines and he did what the government and the farm papers and everyone told him. So he started using like hybrid seed, and he started using fertilizer, and he started using chemicals. And already in the very early 70s, I think it was, when he started saying there's something wrong. Things aren't working the same. We had a lot more health problems in livestock than we used to have. He just had the feeling that we were headed in the wrong direction. I grew up on a farm, so you just started working whenever you were big enough to. It's changed from back in the 50s when neighbors worked together. Part of it was necessity probably because things were more labor intensive, so you needed more help like baling hay and combining and thrashing and shelling corn and different things. But as the machinery's gotten bigger and the farms have gotten bigger, I think the greed factor's gotten bigger. A lot of your big commercial farmers, they wouldn't do it. If they admitted what we were doing was maybe right, that means what they're doing might be wrong. So they don't want to, I don't think they'd ever want to admit that what we're doing might be on the right track. Basically, we own 480 acres. We custom farm the rest. And we've got we got 4 families living off of that. We've had as high as 5 until one quit. The neighbors feel they need 1,000 acres or 2,000 acres or 3,000 acres to make a living. So I guess, and then they also have the government programs that they're utilizing, so we don't participate in any government programs. And we're still existing, so I guess in that respect we're more viable than they are, I guess.
We could have lost our farm if we hadn't become organic.
Why?
I don't really know that, but for some reason.
So, what's it like living on a farm?
It's really nice and fun. Except for the chores, of course.
What kind of chores do you have to do?
Well, we have to feed the cows, feed my rabbit, the cats, and we have to feed the cows, as usual, so.
What about the grain? What about the tractor? Do you have to drive the tractor?
Well, when we're bringing it back from somewhere, I drive the tractor back. But besides that, Dad and Grandpa drive the tractor, so. Today I got to drive the tractor. Yep.
So where are we, guys?
We're in our new mill. Our new cleaning mill. Where we clean. Where we're starting to clean oats.
What's that?
It's a buckwheat huller. He invented it. So it's really nice. You just pour the buckwheat in here and have some buckets under here. Yep. And then you empty stuff in the buckwheat. And this, it grinds under there and then it falls out and the peels go from there into. Well, over here we have a wagon.